some plus and minus. I think altogether we are expecting 350 persons.
Yeah.
350 to 400, right?
Yes.
So, and I said we are doing the wedding immediately. Me, I didn't have anything to say. I said, okay, oh, no problems. Let's start. How much do you have? He said he have 700,000 naira in his account. Me, what do I have? I think I was having 100,000. That was just 2 or so, but it was not equal up to 120 that I was having in my account. You know, in my own belief is that during wedding, if a man is coming to marry me or in my family, we don't just leave the whole load on the man. I'm from Benin, Edo State. We don't just leave everything for the man. Definitely, I'm to support because it's not just the man's full responsibility. Woman is supposed to support the man. So I still had little. So I now said, okay, we'll add it together. That's how we started. Okay, let's go and see this, let's go and see that. We started our wedding plans August ending.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our wedding was November first week. That's to say we had 2 months to plan a wedding. Traditional and white wedding. That's how we started the plan. It was not funny. That very day, we sat down together and we started writing.
Yes.
When we wrote things out, we looked at ourselves. Even the food alone has covered almost all the money. What are we going to do? Should we postpone it or not? Husband said there's no point that we are going to do. Okay, how do we raise? Because me, I have this belief that if I'm wedding, my marriage, I don't want to borrow. My husband also have that same, so as if we were working together.
Yes.
When I just said it, he said yes no. He said, why would he borrow to do marriage? Is it that after marriage we will not start paying back? That we are not going to borrow? Is it not?
Of course not. Not borrowing anything.
So that is how we started planning. We started planning. What we did was we just paused the feeding first. Though we contacted the person that this is what we want. This is the number of persons we are expecting. Then each cooler will go to my parents' side and his parents' side. Then another cooler too for that 3 extra BB coolers. Then we're expecting 350, but additional 50, making it 400 persons. If you see, what we did, we had to pause some things first, and we started buying. We pay for this one. We went to hall. Hall was how much? 200 and something.
No, I think you said 300, but it will give us if we don't. No, like if we don't destroy anything, there's like an insurance 20k or 30k.
It was 30. So it was 30. Yes, it was 30.
That will pay 300. Then if we do something, if everything goes well, we don't destroy any of their property, will give us 30k back.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that's how we went to pay advance in the hall we are using. We went to pay for. We paid later. We paid for the feeding. We gave the woman some things. Then, in fact, we were just paying small things. The decorator, we paid advance too. That's how we were able to pay some advances round. Then we were left with nothing. As we were paying all these things round, our date was staring at us in our eyes. What are we going to do? But something happened. See, there is power in the tongue. It's whatever you tell God that you want, that is what will definitely come to you. When we started this plan, we told ourselves that we are not going to borrow. And God stood by us that we will not borrow to do this wedding. Do you know that after we exhausted the money with us, my husband would just call me, because then we were not in the same state. My husband would just call me, Alpha babe, somebody just send me 100k. Yeah, as his support. if somebody just send me 50k as our support, that is how we started getting support from in fact not even family members, support from our friends. Then before family started supporting with their own stuff. So it was not funny at all. It was not funny, but we pulled through. When we told, remember when we went to my senior brother's house, when we said that we want to do our wedding, everybody were surprised, even my colleagues. 2 months,
very close.
2 months, what is happening? Why are you running to 2 months? It's as if people have all the money on ground. But we just look at ourselves and we always smile because we know the money that we have. But all the same, God came through for us and we had support from left and right. And do you know that in the month of August ending, we said, okay, salary will enter. Both salaries enter, we use that one. Month of September, both salaries enter, we use it. In the month of October too, both salaries enter, we use it. As in, even, do you know that the day of my brother's shower and his, what are people calling it? Bachelor's Eve. Do you know that day there was no money? In the morning of that day, there was no money on my hand to even get the stuff for the bridal shower and even what my people had to take care of them. But that afternoon, I received a lot of 53,000 naira from someone. I said, I must see money. That's why I started running to New Benin market. Started buying things, buying all the decorator things. And that is how we were able to do it successfully. And we thank God, it was a beautiful one. People that attended the wedding, they were saying, even some people said, open and don't pay on a loan finish. So yes, I remember so many persons asked that question. Oh, people have finished paying your loan because that wedding, people cannot tell us that you did not borrow. But we did not borrow. At the end of the day, after the wedding, when we calculated everything we spent 2.453 million.
Yes.
It was up to that too.
Yeah, of course.
2.4 million naira was what we spent, but we started with 700,000 naira. Yeah. So, what may I have to say to you all that are planning to do your wedding this year or sooner? Don't be discouraged, no matter the amount that you have within your account. You can start with little, even with 100,000 naira. You can set the ball rolling. You can start it and just tell God what you want. If you have the mind that you're not going to borrow to do your wedding, tell it to God. Use this your mouth to say it, and you'll see things working out for you. So don't be discouraged or don't keep postponing the marriage, because whether you postpone it from this year to next year, things, you know the way the country is getting sweeter and sweeter every day. Yeah. So in 2022, things were very, very expensive, but as at now, it's more expensive than 2022. Imagine if we had said no, because we have 700, let's see move it to 2023. From 2023 to 2024, meaning by now, maybe I would have still been in my parents' house. You understand? So my little advice for you all is that whatever you set out to do it, but just have that faith in it. That's what I have to say.
Beautiful one.
Say something now.
You've said everything.
Are you not? Talk to your fellow men.
You said everything. I thought you would give me a chance to talk.
Sorry.
So even me now, I'm even looking for what to say.
Are you serious?
But I'll just wrap it up.
So why did you call to me and say I have something to say?
So no, I wanted you to have the upper hand.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, the upper hand. Yeah, what I want to say is that when we started, like she said, 700k was what was in my account. Like, even from the start, I didn't plan the wedding like in advance. The period was so short that immediately after the proposal, I just felt, why wasting time, that okay, let me just do the needful. I said, even if it's just small, let me just do it little. Immediately I told my siblings, my parents, they were like, where are you rushing to?
Some said if I'm
Yes,
pregnant.
yes.
I said, don't carry belly.
I said, no, not that. I just want to do it. They say, and you are the last one of the house. You don't know, you will consult us, you will consult family members and all those things. I said, no, now we just do it little, just do it small. I said, okay. Little, and that was just 1 month too. So I had 1 month to do everything. I had 2
months now.
Okay, from August, September. Okay, yeah.
No, you actually told your people September.
Yeah. So it was October, November. Like 1 full month in between.
Yeah.
1 full month. The wedding was November 11th, 12th. So they were like, 1 month, how can we? We need to help you. We need to contribute. I said, well, whoever wants to contribute, but me, is this 700k I will use in planning my whole thing. So we know the very key things, important things in the wedding. So I told myself that for the traditional list, all those items, I have to handle it myself, so that, because the traditional marriage is like the main, it's like the most important. The white own, the reception, those ones are for the public, friends to eat and drink. But the traditional, so I got the list. For the list aspect, I will not want to prolong it, but my baby made it easy for me, talking to the family, our own family member, that to soft pedal. That was one thing I will encourage everyone to do. For the man, don't form like you are too big to plead with your wife. Tell her, even though you have the money, you don't need to spend all your money into marriage, because there is life after marriage, after the wedding. There is life. You need to invest. There are so many things that will come up. So you need to take care of your family. Will you be running around? So plead with her. She can talk to her family. So she pleaded with her elder brother, the family members, that, see, please, I want this. My husband don't have much. Please, just help us slice the list to the barest minimum that you can. If it is to reduce the drinks, so please. And that was like the beginning of the whole success story. So when the list came to me, I was like, okay, so number of drinks, so number of this. I said, okay, let me just itemize them on my own phone. So I was making sure I start buying them and keeping them in my room, in my parlor. So I single-handedly went there, pick it up, got it, dropped here. So all the important, the non-perishable goods, the bag of rice, the mineral, the drinks, the hot, I was just keeping them. Yes, I was keeping them. So there are some items they told us we have to buy maybe a day too, like the meat, so that it won't get bad and some other things. So after getting that, I knew that, okay, there's one step away. So they said, okay, financially, what else do I need to bring on that D-Day, on the traditional day? I got that one settled. So the challenge we were having was the reception. We knew that the reception, we don't want to do it too loud, but because of the number of persons that are coming, we cannot just fold our hands. We still need to accommodate everybody. So because of that, the plan was up. We said, we need a very small hall. We started running around, but halls were expensive. Many of them, we were charging 350, 400, like that. So until we saw that for 300, we said, well, if we take down, our money is almost finished. What will happen? We said,
Let
no
me
problem.
check on baby.
Okay. We said, no problem. Okay, so after paying the hall, so we thought of the most. We started with preference. We concentrated on the most important to the least important. So the ones that we can't do without, we have to start touching that. So I know some of us will wonder, how come 700k cover the whole thing. Yes, this is the catch. We started with 700, but the next month or the month before the wedding, we had our salary. We received our salaries. So that was still added along in the journey to settle some things. Then on the month, okay, we took just one salary before the.
No,
yes.
September, 2 salaries.
Yes, September, yes. So, but the one reserved in the account, we say this is when the account is that 700k. That, see, we just told ourselves that anyhow it is, we are not going to borrow. That was the main reason for this video, that we are not borrowing 1 naira from anybody.
You can actually do your wedding without borrowing.
Yes, without borrowing. That is the main essence of this video, that you can actually do it without borrowing. So now the thing is, even if we had not gotten a salary, we were bent on using that 700k only. Anyhow it is. Since the traditional thing we are settled, my mind was half reassured already. Then for the reception, I told her, say, we have to cut some certain things. So this one is not that important now. How can we? I said, okay, decorator, how much? She said decorator is charging so much. Are you sure I will not even just climb and decorate this thing? Is it so difficult? So Suzanne said, no, you cannot do it now. Yeah, okay, let's go and negotiate another one again. Say, okay, take our decorator took about 150 Abi.
Yes, it was
so meanwhile there were some,
because he was recommended by my
some of them were charging as high as 500, 400 like that. So we said we'll go for the list, and don't worry, you watch the video of a short clip of the wedding, you will see what they did. That yes, we were able to get, we negotiated. That was the real thing. We were negotiating back and forth.
People were priced.
We don't see, there is no shame in this thing. No shame. Don't go and use shame to say you want to rent a hall of 1.5 million. Meanwhile, you don't have enough in your account. You work with your budget. So the hall, we told the guy, the lady, see, even if it's just to cover the shed, tie some ribbon, just do it simple. Say no, I'll do, okay, please help us. That one was settled.
Even though I wanted big thing.
Yes. So now I am into photography, so that was another secret. The photography was settled. Like, we didn't pay anything for the photography. It was my guys that came to cover the event. I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, so I just contacted my guys. Okay, come. The worst case, I will just give you your transport fare and all that. So that was settled. The DJ is also my good friend, so he just took change from me to say, okay, yes. So that's why I'm encouraging you guys, learn a skill. So if you are a makeup artist, that means in your own wedding, your fellow makeup artist will help you out.
That's all.
If you are into tailoring, maybe the clothes and all those things, you have to. So you out there, you have to have a skill. At least learn one skill. You and your wife learn a skill so that you can cut down some expenses. So that was a catch. That was something very important there. Now, when you got to the food aspect, we knew that was where there might be problem, because how much are we going to spend? So we pleaded, we started looking for, and I think how much did the woman charge? Of 450, right? With so much plea.
And do you know, I didn't want. I said I'm not going to cook at home.
Yes.
Caterers should handle everything. Because if really they are good caterers, so I'm also a caterer, Melodious Kitchen.
Yeah.
If you give your event to caterers, a very good one, they can manage your food and your drinks very, very well.
Yeah, that's true. So as we were on the process getting everything done, support were just flowing in and out. People would just call, we know your wedding is coming up. Okay, don't worry, send me your account number. 50k. Send me your account number. 100k. We just smile. I think there was a time that we needed money pressing. It was so pressing that we didn't have at all. We've exhausted. I've forgotten what we wanted to do.
My wedding gown.
Your wedding gown.
Because you bought your suit. See, men, they can do pasha in everything. Do you know that the money that was left, guys, let me just say this one, I must say it. Do you know that the money that was left, do you know that my husband said he need to get his suit first? He paid for his suit, he got his suit, his shoes, everything concerning him. Me, I was there. My wedding gown, no, nothing.
No, we had faith that I had strong faith that she
What
will get.
if
She will get
money had
this
not
thing.
come?
So we looked at it. We were settling other things that were so-called more important. Though we knew that one was also important, but we knew that anyhow we'll get it. We'll just get it. So I think some few days or weeks too. Abi? That was where we got 150k or so from one of my aunties. Say, come on, what can I? Okay, I want to send you 50k. Later, that same auntie again called me that, please let me know if there's still any other thing you've not done. Let me still support again. I think she still supported again with another 50k. From different angle, the money was just coming. Some of my guys will just say, Alpha, oh yeah, see, I want to send you something, 10k, this one 5k. All of them were sending. Some of them, I'll meet them on the road. You just say, okay, Alpha, take this cash.
Some of my people, is it only your people?
Yes, your people too. Yes, your colleagues at work, your family members too. They were also supporting. I think there was even one they supported from your family side that I've forgotten. That they said we should, the cooking in your family's house. They said we should not bother that. They will handle that. Yes. They will handle that. And because I was looking at how will I handle that particular one. That means the day before the traditional day, because they are supposed to cook. People are supposed to be entertained there. So they said, no, don't worry. Yes. Just calm down. Don't worry, we'll handle that for you. Then the funny thing is, before the wedding day, I've not settled drinks, and you know drinks are expensive. I've not settled the beer, the malt or the minerals, the water. I've not. I only got wine and this thing for some the high table and all that. So I was thinking, how will I do? I think I just have few crates of malt, but looking at the number of persons we were expecting, it was not close to what I'm supposed to get. Before that day, something came up again. I think support also came up.
Support really
so
came, sir.
It was like our volition, our heart was speaking out, because we already told ourselves that anywhere this money stop, we stop. Then we said one funny thing. The funny thing was, I said, even if I cannot buy water, if it's sachet water, I will buy sachet water, the so-called pure water. I said that was what we will share. There is no shame, nothing. We are not get, but we don't have a word for this thing, nothing. So my elder brother just said, I gave him, I said, please help me, 10 bags, let's buy pure water. He said, pure water? Won't you? I said, I don't get money again. My money is, I'm exhausted. He said, no, don't worry. Let me see if I can help you out and all that. Though we still bought it to settle in case the bottled water was not enough. And at the end of the day, it was just mind-blowing. When the wedding, the real day, the reception, people were wondering, the crowd was massive.
It was more than 455.
It was far more than
because we later started renting another chairs, extra chairs.
Yes, we went to meet the manager of that place. Say, please, everywhere was overcrowded. Please, we need more chairs. We started bringing chairs from downstairs up. Then the food, people ate. Like there was not one person that said, food didn't get to him. They ate, some persons even ate extra and even take home from the distance. And the wedding, the hall, everything was so mind-blowing. So what I would say is, our mind is so strong, our heart speaks loud, and the Almighty Father is there, is listening to us. And the universe will say, your wish is my command. What is your wish today in your own wedding that is coming up? Some weeks time, some months time, years time. What is your wish? What are you saying with your mouth? Be very careful, so that you don't say that, I have to go and borrow money. If you say, I want to use this, don't worry. The means will come. The whole thing, you don't know how it will be, but just know that what you use your mouth to say, it will manifest. We said we will not borrow, and we did not borrow, and at the end of the day we even made gain. After we got back to the hotel, we counted the money that was paid to us. We still got about 200 and something.
What's 200 now? 3 something.
Abi 3 something. Yes, we got about 3 something. That night we were counting all the change and everything, and we counted. So at the end of the day, we spent from 700 we budgeted, we started, we were able to, we spent about 2.something million. When we even analyzed it, because it was after the wedding we now analyzed, okay, let us even know how much we spent. And behold, when we calculated 2.something, we shouted, we say, how come? who gave us the money? How did we get that money? And I'm like, but the 700 we just started with. Then the gain which was from it, we even still got that.
We that money that we were
sprayed. Money that were sprayed. At the end of the day, we put that one in the account, and we were so happy. The following day, the following week, the house was just booming. Like, we bought food stuff. We did not. It was not even like a wedding that was that loud. There are some persons that after the marriage, after that day, they will be like, people will be knocking on their door. Oh yeah, hey, balance for this, makeup artist, to this one. But this house, we did it. A lot of people were calling me. Even my mom asked me, say, how far now? I don't pay when money finish. Say, we did not borrow any money. 1 naira we did not borrow, and we are just cool with it. So that's a beautiful story, my viewers. It's a lovely one.
For the records, we didn't do introduction before the wedding.
Oh yes.
We did the traditional wedding and introduction the same day. After proposal, it was straight to traditional wedding stroke introduction on the same day.
On the same day.
Then white wedding.
Yes.
That's how it was.
So no expenses.
Thank you guys. Please
Thank you.
endeavor to subscribe, because more are coming.
So much are coming. Interesting videos.
Subscribe, like, share.
Yeah, we tell you so much. Thank you very much.
Say what's on your mind on the comment section. Yes, we want to get feedback from you guys.
Yeah, don't forget to like and share it. You can share it with your friends. You are free to share it. Thank you so much, and we love you all from Melim.
Bye.